Plans for tonight, maybe you want to go and tour the East Texas Jamboree. It's half-price rides. The weather's great. Get out there.
It should be packed if that's the case. Yeah, half-price rides. And this type of forecast looks fantastic. Take a look at the Jamboree forecast for this first evening. 71 degrees at 7 o'clock. Temperatures fall into the mid-60s. So if you grab a sweatshirt, those light southerly winds, it ought to be perfect. All right. We are tracking some warmer weather toward the end of the week this is called a ridge. Anytime you have almost an upside down U, that is a ridge that usually leads to warm weather here in East Texas, and that will be the case. We can make a run at a record high Saturday. Tonight, comfortable. Upper 50s, clear sky, light south wind, around 60 at Tyler, 58 at Longview, 57 at Nacogdoches and at Lufkin. Hour by hour tomorrow at 10 a.m., we're already hitting 70 degrees. At noon, westerly winds. Here comes the front, 76. Winds turn to the northwest tomorrow afternoon, but we're warmer, high temperature in the lower 80s, and that is because, again, if you watched yesterday, this air mass is approaching from the Pacific Northwest. Highs tomorrow will be in the mid-80s, even mid to upper 80s in some parts of the area. Future Skycast has us about 85 degrees. Heading into Friday morning, the temperature dips all the way down to around 58, 59 degrees, maybe as cool as 55 thanks to the nature of the drier air that comes in behind the front. And then on Friday, we warm up into the upper 80s to around 90 degrees. Yeah, it's possible to hit 90 Friday. I think more so on Saturday. In fact, near record warmth Saturday. The record high is 93, set back in the Dust Bowl days of 1939. More clouds on Sunday, 87. That's the only reason we're a little bit cooler. No rain through the weekend. Tuesday, a 20% chance of rain. And then Wednesday, a 60% chance of rain. And then look at some of these rainfall totals, at least through next Wednesday, up to an inch to an inch and a quarter of rain. Where's this rain coming from? Let's talk about it. We've got a upper level low tracking into the western part of the United States. This is the remnants of Norma. If these two can link up and head to the east, they'll interact with that cold front, and that should bring us plenty of rainfall. This is already the moisture that's in place Tuesday afternoon. So we got the moisture in place, we have the front, we have the two systems interacting, and that should lead to some plentiful rainfall. There is one scenario here where Norma outraces the storm and the cold front, and if that's the case, then the rainfall totals will fall just a little bit, and that's possible thanks to this high pressure system. We got to see how things kind of set up with that high pressure system, but the timing of Norma and the trough will really determine when and how much rain we see next week. And then on top of that, look what's up in Canada. In northern Canada, temperatures are in the 30s. We're going to see a weather pattern develop around November 1st, November 2nd that could unlock that air and send it into Texas. So the key takeaways, well above average temperatures through the weekend, potential for heavy rain late next week, and the coldest air of the season so far could be moving into East Texas in about 2 weeks. All right, here's the forecast for tonight. Just a great night, clear sky, down to 60 for the overnight low with a south-southwest wind. Your Baylor Scott & White Texas Pine Joint Hospital 7-day forecast. The wind does turn to the north tomorrow, but it's a warmer day with a high around 84. Very warm Friday, upper 80s. That run at the record on Saturday. A warm fall day Sunday. The wind increases Monday. Clouds increase Tuesday. And that should set us up for the start of what could be a rainy period beginning Wednesday. How many days do we see of rain in the second half of next week? We'll take a look at that in the 10-day forecast tonight at 6.